The more I persist in this line of thought, the clearer it becomes that I perceive scarcely a scintilla of all that exists to be known. I can, for instance, reach for my cup of coffee and set it down, seemingly as I please. These are intentional actions, and I perform them. But if I look for what underlies these movements, motor neurons, muscle fibers, neurotransmitters, I can't feel or see a thing. And how do I initiate this behavior? I haven't a clue. In what sense, then, do I initiate it? That is difficult to say. The feeling that I intended to do what I just did seems to be only that, a feeling of some internal signature. Perhaps the result of my brain's having formed a predictive model of its ensuing actions. It may not be best classified as a feeling, but surely it is something. Otherwise, how could I note the difference between voluntary and involuntary behavior? Without this impression of agency, I would feel that my actions were automatic or otherwise beyond my control. One question immediately presents itself. Where am I that I have such a poor view of things? And what sort of thing am I that both my outside and my inside are so obscure? And outside and inside of what? My skin? Am I identical to my skin? If not, and the answer is clearly no, why should the frontier between my outside and my inside be drawn at the skin? If not at the skin, then where does the outside of me stop and the inside of me begin? At my skull? Am I my skull? Am I inside my skull? Let's say yes for the moment, because we are quickly running out of places to look for me. Where inside my skull might I be? And if I'm up here in my head, how's the rest of me, let alone the inside of me? The pronoun I is the name most of us put to the sense that we are the thinkers of our thoughts and the experiencers of our experience. It is the sense that we have of possessing, rather than of merely being, a continuum of experience. We will see, however, that this feeling is not a necessary property of the mind, and the fact that people report losing their sense of self to one or another degree suggests that the experience of being a self can be selectively interfered with.